Hi everyone, I'm JR.
And I'm John Paul, and this is Christian
HQ. Today we're going to be talking about a very important Bible verse. And that verse is, well, actually two verses. And they are Colossians chapter 3, verses 23 and 24. And they go like this: "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters." And verse 24 says, "Since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward, it is the Lord Christ you are serving."
Yeah, now these two verses that's actually kind of hard for people to live by, especially if you have a job that you don't really like or a boss that you don't really like working for. It's hard to remember that you're not actually working for them; you're working for Jesus and your Lord. That's who your ultimate reward is going to be with. You know, the ultimate reward isn't the paycheck you get. The ultimate reward is your inheritance that you get up in heaven.
Yeah, that's super true. And another thing I think people need to understand is that you don't have to be a preacher or a pastor or anything like that to work for the Lord and to acknowledge Him in your work. You can be anything from one of those things I just mentioned all the way to a pro athlete, or just an office job where you work 9 to 5. It really doesn't matter about the job. You can always find ways to acknowledge God in your work and to work and give all your heart towards Him in doing your work. And so it's super important to remember that you don't have to be a pastor, you don't have to be a preacher in order to serve God. In fact, God says in the Bible many times that not everyone is called to do those roles and to work for those roles. There's other roles that people have to play in society, and God knows that. God made it that way, and He still wants His people to acknowledge Him in His work. And if you do that, as in verse 24, it states that you will be rewarded for that because you're working for Christ. And so just super important to remember that. And I just thought that was a pretty interesting two verses, and something that I think more people should try to live their life by.
Yeah, and we hope you guys get something out of it. Hope you go ahead and read Colossians chapter 3 verses 23, 24. And until next time, please like and subscribe.
And don't forget to comment, guys, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.